Yeah, I was listening to Mr. Parnell Charles Jr. No, he was interviewed by a journalist from Fox News, and trust me, he's very articulate, very intelligent man.
Your name, you're Minister of Social Security, and
Parnell CharlesJR, Minister of Labour and Social Security. Also, Member of Parliament for South East Clarendon, which is one of the most at-risk areas in the country.
and let's get to that point right now. This track right now, as it speaks, is going to cut to the west of Kingston and through some of those central areas, south central areas of Jamaica. Your biggest concern as far as the residents right now and your mission?
So, of course, the biggest concern is to save lives. Next is to mitigate or to minimize damage to property and to the community. So we are, of course, urging all residents to go to higher ground. For instance, in Clarendon, St. Catherine, Manchester, which is where it's projecting to be now, we have shelters, evacuation centers. There are family and friends that are willing to take persons in who are in the low-lying areas or the flood-prone areas. And so we've already activated our communication protocol. And we've asked residents, and we want to urge residents who are listening, who are watching, to take this very, very seriously. The last time we had any landfall of a hurricane was in 2012 with Hurricane Sandy, and that was a Category 1. And there was significant destruction to bridges and to infrastructure, also to homes. So if we juxtapose that, look on what happened with us with Beryl, which was just the outer bands. Yeah. It means we are looking on significant damage if this continues along this current trajectory. So we've asked persons to not wait until it gets to a point that it's difficult to evacuate or to save you, but rather to take early action. Several of these residents are very aware because they live in areas where we've had these kind of protocols many times. Mm-hmm. This is not the case where you should be saying, let's wait it out.
Right.
This is, if there's ever a time for you to listen and to take action, this is now.
This is dire, life and death at this point.
Exactly. It's at Category 4 based on what I've heard. This morning at about 6 o'clock in the Rocky Point area, which is one of the areas along the southern coast, we were already seeing storm surges.
Yeah.
All right? And we're already hearing the roar and the wrath of the seas. And so it is very important that we take heed now. Another very important message is for persons to secure their identification documents. I am the Minister of Labour and Social Security, and this ministry that I have had the opportunity to lead is the lead for the welfare coordination. One of the great difficulties that we have seen in the past is when we come in to provide any support in terms of distribution of relief supplies, payment of relief assistance in cash grants or in kind, we have to know who you are. Yeah. And so we have to verify you with your national ID and your TRN. And many times, because of the destruction, persons lose those documents.
Right.
So we're asking the residents, as you evacuate, take your very important identification documents, secure them, put them in a Ziploc, put them in something that is waterproof, and make sure that you carry them with you. It will ease the burden of the process of providing that relief post-disaster.
Do you think that some of the communities here in Kingston, because we drove around through some of the neighborhoods and communities, have a full understanding of what is on the way and the aftermath and how these structures may not hold up?
Well, I hope so. I mean, for what it's worth, we had Hurricane Beryl not too long ago.
Yep. July 2024.
And that is still, within short term of our memory. Mm-hmm. Some persons are still feeling the impact of Hurricane Beryl.
Yeah.
And haven't recovered fully from that. So
it wasn't even a landfall. That's
it wasn't
the scary
a landfall,
part.
and it wasn't this intensity either.
Right.
So I would hope that we have learned a lesson from that, and that we would use Beryl as a recent pivot to understand the intensity of what is coming, and also another factor is the speed.
Yeah.
So when you have a very intense hurricane at this speed, what it means is that we're looking on a extended, a protracted period of dumping of rain which on top of the heavy winds means that we will have a lot of flooding.
Yeah, that's a huge issue, huge issue.
Continues to be an issue for us, and some areas are already saturated. So before this weather system came into play, we had several areas that were already saturated from the normal rain in October.
We have a little less than a minute left, but I want to ask you about the government and if you're in touch with the United States at this point and other countries to help with aid in the aftermath. It's got to be a significant process.
Certainly. So of course, the Ministry of Labour and Social Security, we lead the Humanitarian Assistance Committee from the National Disaster Risk Council, which is led by the Prime Minister, deputized by Minister Mackenzie. And so we are in touch with all of our local and international support partners. The World Food Programme is significant in helping us in terms of the form that we use to gather information and also to provide in-kind and cash grants, Food for the Poor, GEM, Global Empowerment Mission, Red Cross, Salvation Army, ADRA, many persons, and of course our partners, the US and others across the country and across the globe.
Minister, thank you for your time. We certainly appreciate it. Let's stay in touch throughout this process. We are just at the beginning, unfortunately.
Stay safe.
Yeah, you too, sir. Thank you so much. Guys, back to you.
Robert, thank you so much.
And also, we just pray for Jamaica safety. Just pray say, yo, Jamaica pull through this, because trust me, every news channel just spill damnation. Catastrophic events for Jamaica. And I can't really say a lie them I tell, because we just pray say Jamaica pull through. And God has his hand over us. Because trust me, love my country. I want nothing but the best for my country. And also, let's talk a little politics, because some of these the opposition MPs, them. Yeah, me see them try take credit for the work that was done by the previous MPs, the Jamaica Labour Party MPs, who sadly lost their seats just because of some great lies were told and some buyout did go on, period. Some MPs, the PNP MPs, like literally, them really take Jamaicans to fool, or them fool the Jamaicans them way. Not to understand how the procurement process works in relation to acquiring certain things for the people. The roadworks that was doing, long before them basically get in them finger and the whole constituencies. And we are talking about the Dr. Daz and the one named Azan, all of them. Yeah, these persons, they are literally taking credits for what was done under the Jamaica Labour Party MPs. Like procurement process. Like, honestly, Jamaicans, you need to know the bureaucracy of your country, and there's no way procurement process can basically process within the time frame of a month. That is totally ludicrous, totally nonsense. So at this very moment in time, any MP, any PNP MP, new PNP MPs, will come out and attack that them must take credit for infrastructural development in Jamaica currently in this month. Is a damn blasted liar. These things were in procurements months ago. Probably a year. Trust me. So these MPs, they need to stop the bullshit and stop from trick the people them. And you have these, these supporters are literally videoing the works and I try to link them to it, and them now say one crap. Me see a lady literally praise Mr. Hassan, and Hassan listen to the lady and I take in everything. And don't have the bars. If I say, listen, this what is taking place is not done throughout my hand. It was the previous Jamaica Labour Party. These personnel from Jamaica Labour Party who lost their seat are sitting back and making these opposition MPs taking their credit. Stop it, talk up.